Alrighty guys, so this is a setup of our room over by sink 1. If you walk over to sink 1, you'll see that it looks like this. So the first thing you're going to need to get is a paint plate from our tower. It should look something like this, although yours is going to be more square. And it's going to have your colors of paint. Your next tool that you should get is your mixing plate, if you're allowed to use those, and your water cup, which will be in the drying rack next to the tower and next to the sink, in between the two. Alright, your next tool is going to be your brushes. Your brushes will be in the red box or in the cup on the drying rack. Alright. After you get your brushes, you may want to get a spare towel for your table, since the one in your box is for sanitization. This one will be for drying if there's a spill, right? And that's going to be on the other side of the sink, right? The last tool you guys might need to help keep you clean would be an apron or shirt, and those are going to be below the sink, right? When you're getting your water, it's important that you're filling halfway or less. So remember, always halfway or less. If it's filled all the way to the top, you're more likely to spill your water. Alrighty? Alright, so when setting up our tables, this is what our table usually looks like. Everybody has their folders or their sketchbooks. That's what these are. And everybody has a toolbox in the center of their table. Right? Next to your table should be a trash can. What you will do to set it for paint is we're going to move everything that we don't want to get wet, that's our folders and our table box, and we're going to move them to the floor next to our tables, kind of like how I have it shown here. And then we're going to set up our paint tools in the middle. So my table will be a little bit different because I'm doing mine at home, but everybody should have their sketchbook and their piece of paper they practiced resisting on, your toolbox in the middle, and then you should have brought over your paint supplies. So I have all my paint supplies here. So what I need to do in order to make sure I'm ready for paint is I need to move my toolbox to the floor next to my trash can over here. And then I need to move my sketchbook, because we don't want that to get wet, onto the floor next to my chair. And then I can sit down. My paint tools, remember your paint plate is going to go in the middle. It's going to go on top of whatever's in the center of the table if we have our plastic example sheet. Your water cup is going to go next to your paint. I'll move this so you can see better. If you have mixing plates, those are going to go next to you. And your paintbrush will also go next to you. If you have a partner, they might have theirs next to yours. And if your mixing plates are dirty, that's okay. Alright, now you're ready to start painting.